presented by Jose Cuervo Tequila. It's not his first time doing that. My goodness, Francis Ngannou, and still, given everything that you went through to get to this fight, how good does this win feel? I know you've had a lot of big ones. How does this one rank?
Oh, it feels pretty good. And so far, I think, I don't know, between this one and the Stipe, because the Stipe one was also great. I have a personal matter with that, like my revenge. But I think with everything been going around with this one feel very good, very relaxing. I feel relief at this moment. I came here tonight just to make a statement regardless, and was trying to focus on the fight and ignore everything that was around, because it's been very tough mentally and even physically with injury and stuff. And I trust myself, and I knew that I've been through a lot, and by this time there is not something that I can overcome.
A statement was definitely made. Talk to me about the knee injury. You revealed that in your post-fight interview with Joe Rogan. When did that happen, and how close was this fight to being canceled?
That happened 3 weeks and a half ago, and then he was this close, like 1 inch to be canceled, because when we did the MRI, the report came out. He was scary. He wasn't good. I remember Dr. Davidson like reading the report to me. He was scary, like telling me how my MCL is torn grade 3, my MPFL is torn, my ACL is damaged, and basically the only thing that I have left on my leg was my PCL and my LCL. So. But, we did a lot of work at the PI. They helped me a lot with the rehab, did the stem cell, did everything that we can, and obviously rely on the muscles on my quadricep and to support that, everything. And until Tuesday, I went here to see a doctor who can clear me, and he wasn't very positive about it, but I'm doing this, let's do this. We've been through a lot.
You have been through a lot, and it makes me think of the mindset that you had to put yourself in, knowing what is at stake in this fight, not just the belt, but the negotiations, the status in the division, the personal business between you and the team, and all of that stuff. What percent was the knee going into the fight tonight, and how did you mentally overcome knowing that you were coming in with a physical disadvantage?
Well, that was very tough. Basically, when you have a leg injury going against somebody who is very agile, move a lot, a good striker, a good kickboxer. So he was very tough, but I knew that I can get through, and I was about to prove it. I was about to let everything out there tonight. I believe that some people did even deal with worse than this, so you don't always have the shape that you want, have what you want, but that doesn't stop you from going out there to claim what's yours.
It was an incredible performance. Even more incredible knowing what you were dealing with. But was the game plan always to go out there and wrestle, or was that an adjustment you made because Gon was being so elusive?
That was the option. We were confident about the work that we've been putting in basically on wrestling. But when the situation, when he started to wrestle, he was good for me. So since I wasn't very stable on my knee, I was very concerned about that. And my team, they told me just use that, just take him in the wrestling, because we knew for a fact that my wrestling is way more beyond his wrestling. So I was very confident about that.
Had you grappled him before when you did train back in Paris, or no?
No, I never grappled him, but I just trust my skills.
Yes, and trust your team.
Yeah, and the work that we've been putting in, and if trusting my corner, when they tell me oh, we can do this, let's do this, I know that they have seen that already and know that it's gonna happen.
Speaking of the corner and the team behind you, talk about the influence that Extreme Couture, Eric Nixick, Dewey Cooper, I mean, the entire team, it's evident when we watch you fight, the evolution that they have injected into your game.
Yeah, definitely. The team, Extreme Couture is a elite level of wrestling, so that's not a doubt. And since I've been there, my wrestling been evolved because I show up at every wrestling class and wrestle with a great wrestler who always be there. We have a great coach there, such as Dennis, Nate, and all those coaches who run the wrestling class. But at some point, the last 3 weeks, this fight was more mental, and that's why, like, my team, my corner right here, they stand by myself, and we went to all the step together, you know, debating, do we pull out, do we this, like exploring all the options, you know. So it was very mental, mentally, and you know, and I couldn't do this without them, man. You know, everybody put in and stay there, you know, supportive, and we find out a great team, you know, the winning team, still the same, the energy was the same. Like, I was there, even in the fight, he was tough at some moment. By the second round, I'm like, damn, this shit's tough, it's not going my way. And then now I'm like, damn, I have a team there, like, I'm not here alone. He helps a lot.
Yes, you have amazing people behind you, and the victory itself was so sweet. Does it feel good to kind of prove, like, hey, I'm not just some guy that has ridiculous power. I am a true mixed martial artist.
Well, it feels good to retain the title and prove that I'm the champion. Yeah. And even if he was just a ridiculous power who win the fight, he's good. You know, a great a guy that I respect a lot, Eddie Atlas, he always said you can have the biggest missile in the war and don't have a delivery system. You want kill shit. Yeah. But if you have a little pistol and have a good delivery system, you will hit and arm and hit and damage and finally take it down. Yeah. You know, so even with power, you still need to have a delivery system. You still need to arm and hit to take somebody down, which is the most important thing in this job.
Well, you did a beautiful job of that, and of course, John Jones has already entered the chat, you know, saying a few things. Have you seen his tweets?
Not really, but I know that John is the champion of Twitter, so I'm not concerned about that. He's pretty good at tweeting, and I can follow that. Yeah. But by this moment, I'm gonna relax, you know, cheer, go with my team. We're gonna celebrate, go home, see my family, and see what the future holds for us.
Well, how are you guys celebrating tonight? And am I invited?
Well, maybe go get some.
Really?
Yeah.
You're just going to go, okay, all right.
Meditation.
Okay, meditation. He is meditating to celebrate. I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. Thank you, Francis.
Really
Congratulations. So good. Thank you so much for your time, guys. We will see you next time. UFC 271. Quick Hits presented by Jose Cuervo Tequila.